Just a quick one. My comment on the raging controversy between Senate President Godswill Akpabio and Senator Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan. It all began, from a change of Senate seats, and then suddenly sexual harassment allegations from Senator Akpoti against Senate President. And then, of course, her suspension for 6 months from the Senate, security aids being withdrawn, salaries stopped, and all of that. And Senator Akpoti decided to take her case to the media. The media were ensued, both locally in Nigeria and abroad. And then subsequently a recall process, a phantom recall process, crudely put together, horridly, shambolically put together, and then it all crescendoed during the Salah holidays just 2 days ago, when Senator Akpoti decided to come home to spend Salah with our people in our local government and state authorities, powers that be, the men who wield power in Nigeria, decided to stop that from happening. And then she had a country home, and the mammoth crowd, the organic mammoth crowd that trooped out in their thousands to receive this lady, putting a dent to the phantom so-called recall process. It's been a long time I saw, a woman, a female, to take on the powers that be in Nigeria. It takes a lot of daring for any man to challenge authority in Nigeria, because you either have money or you have position, and sometimes even both would not be enough for you to take on the system. So for a lady, never mind she's a senator, for any lady to stand up to bullies in Nigeria, because Nigeria is a highly patriarchal society, highly bigoted, highly misogynistic, highly stratified society. So for this lady to stand up to the bullies, the men who wield power in Nigeria, this all matter, this entire saga would have been handled differently. But these men who wield power, felt confronted. They felt challenged by this, commoner, and felt the approach was to smack her down. Apparently, that has not turned out, the way they intended. The law of unintended consequences. Now, a caveat. This video isn't an endorsement for either of the parties. Whether the case, the issues, the cases back and forth. I'm not taking sides because I wasn't there beyond what we all read or hear in the media. So I'm not taking sides. I'm just here commending this lady, Senator Natasha Uduaghan, for standing up to demand for her rights. We see people on social media who abuse authorities, who say all sort of, who speak indecorously and all of that. This is on a different level. This is a different matter completely. I respect you, Senator Natasha Akpoti. You have earned my maximum respect. And this wasn't her first time of doing this. When she won her elections in Kogi State as a senator, she confronted a bully in former Governor Yahaya Bello, who deployed state power to stop her. And she won. The victory was stolen. She went to the courts to retrieve her mandate as a senator. So she's not new to this. A fearless Amazon has been birthed in our socio-political landscape. Senator Natasha Akpoti, you have earned my maximum respect. I doff my hat to you. I doff my hat to you. As they say on the streets in Nigeria, now man you be, Senator Akpoti. Now man you be. I doff my hat to you.